Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura Bakewell and here we bake things pretty well. Today I figured I'd walk you through the steps of making a white sandwich loaf. So let's get close and comfy and let's bake it together.
Alright guys, so the first thing that we are going to do for our bread is we're going to go ahead and add our active yeast and a little bit of sugar to our warm water. And that's just going to help that yeast bloom. Alright, now we're just going to let this bloom. Okay, I'm going to let that sit there and continue to bloom. In this bowl, I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar, salt, and we're going to add about half my flour. I'm going to whisk this up. Alright, and then to our yeast mixture, we're going to add our oil. And I just use vegetable oil. You can use canola oil if you'd rather. Any flavorless oil. I'm going to mix this together. And then we're going to pour our yeast mixture into our flour mixture. I'm just going to whisk this together. Alright, I'm going to put this on my stand mixer with the dough hook. And I'm going to keep adding flour until it forms a soft dough. So you may or may not end up using all 6.5 cups of bread flour. I've already used about 3, so I'm adding another cup. And we're going to just mix until it forms a soft dough. Mix and mix. You can see forming a dough. I'm just going to knead this for about 8 to 10 minutes until the dough becomes one and uniform. Okay, so my dough has been kneading for about 8 minutes. Nice and uniform. I'm going to take it off the dough hook. I ended up adding like another extra cup because whenever it was kneaded, it was still sticky and it wasn't like completely together. So I ended up adding like in total about almost 6 cups, so like 5 3/4. But now we have a really nice dough. I'm just going to knead this on the counter just a little bit just to form a ball. There we go. Now we're going to take our bowl, put a little bit of vegetable oil in there. Make sure you get it on both the top and bottom. And now this is going to proof until double in size, probably around an hour, hour and a half. We'll check on it. Alright, so my dough has doubled in size. Just going to punch it down. Put it out on the surface. Now if your dough is extra sticky, you can always add flour to the surface to make sure that it doesn't stick to your table. So I'm just going to cut this in half. Flatten it out a little bit. Roll it this way. And I just, as you see, I'll take these ends and I'll just tuck them in. And I'll roll up. Tuck in. Roll up. I'm tucking in with my pinky and rolling up. Tuck in, roll. Tuck in, roll. And roll. There you go. You have a nice loaf. I pinched the ends together. There you go. And then we will put these in a lightly greased bread pan. I just sprayed mine with a little bit of baking spray. You could use butter if you'd like. And I'm gonna repeat with the other one. And then roll up. Again, roll up. Again, roll up. Just like that. Super easy. I'll do the same thing with this. So we're just going to leave these out. I'm going to cover them with a towel. And they're going to proof until doubled in size. About an hour, hour and a half, depending on how warm your area is. Alright, so my loaves have been proofing for about an hour and a half. They have doubled in size. Oh, there, bubble. I have my oven set to 375. And now I'm just going to brush these with a little bit of butter on top. Before and after. Whenever they come out, I'm also going to do the same thing. I'm going to brush a little butter on top. This will help get nice and brown and also keep them a little bit moist. Just brush a little bit of butter. There we go. We can get a little fancy. I'm just going to do one cut straight down the middle. You let your knife do all the work. Alright, and then these are going to go into the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes, just until the internal temperature is at 200 degrees. Alright, so my 2 loaves of bread just came out of the oven. They are at the internal temperature of 200 degrees. So I'm just going to take them out of the forms. Just like that. And I'm going to brush a little bit of butter right on top. And this was just about like a tablespoon and a half of butter that I had, that I used for both before and after baking. Alright, and there are your sandwich loaves. I'm gonna let those cool, and then I'm gonna make myself a grilled cheese sandwich because we are having soup tonight.
Alright guys, and there you have it. It's still a little warm, but it's nice and squishy, and you can squish it and it comes right back up to shape. Perfect for a sandwich. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.